Alright, this isn't the most exciting sunrise ever. It really isn't happening too much. Looks like there is cloud coverage just over, well, the horizon where the sun is rising, so there's not really anything happening there, and there aren't really too many clouds either. We have some clouds just above me and some over there, but nothing in the direction that this location warrants. I was shooting upstream yesterday during the sunset, and now I'm shooting downstream. I'm really not gonna stick around for too long on this one because there really isn't too much interest in it. I guess I'm gonna continue with the journey onward to the location that I wanted to begin with. As I said, not too much interesting happening this morning, but I still might have gotten something at least, so that's good. But I'm gonna drive on at once. I saw this mist out on the, well, just here, and I just had to stop the car and try to capture a picture of it. It's really pretty, and if we're lucky, some nice sunlight is going to, well, backlight it as well, which could be magical, really. This mist is looking really beautiful. Actually, what I've done is that I've changed the lens from the wide angle to the telephoto lens and really zoomed in on a little part where there were some small trees and things in the foreground, and then the mist itself just being bathed in lovely sunlight. And yeah, I think that picture really turned out quite good actually. I'm really happy. Now I'm gonna continue on with the journey.
After I captured this image, I drove down to Vassfaret where I had planned to go. I slept for a couple of hours, and when I woke up I had a severe headache. With that in mind, I decided that I didn't want to wait around there for over 12 hours for the sunset, especially given that there weren't any clouds in the sky. So I started to drive north instead, up to the region of Valdres. I was looking for mountains, and when I started to see the snow-covered peaks, I knew I was getting close.
The The location where I've stopped now is actually quite close to Jorgenfelt. I'm not really there, but I guess that's the closest landmark really to compare it to. I'm at quite a high altitude at the moment. The tree line stops just, what could be 50 meters over me or something like that, so it's really nice. I found the mountain ridge behind me here is actually really pretty. I'm gonna use a tree here in the foreground and try to use that as a scale and ramp it up towards the mountain ridge itself. I had planned to go to the top of this ridge, but it looks like it's going to start to rain really soon, and I'm not really prepared for that, so I'm just gonna use what I have here, and I think it's gonna be a nice image anyway. Not really too much contrast or interest in the clouds at the moment, but we have some darker clouds coming towards me, and that could really be nice. Looks like there are some lower clouds coming as well, so if I'm lucky and it doesn't start to rain and one of those lower clouds passes by here, that would be just magic. So yeah, let's get started and see what we can get out of this. If I wanted to have all of this in the picture, I would have to go to 16mm because I'm so close to it. Well, just to get everything the way I wanted it. But then the scale just got way out of proportion. It just made the whole ridge look too small. So I just had to zoom in a little bit, change the composition quite a lot, and frame something that's a lot more narrow, a lot more intimate. I found a nice little mountain birch and framed that, and then having another mountain just in the background, and then I shot it with a few different apertures, so that I perhaps could use one where the mountain is more or less sharp, or one where the mountain is kind of blurry. I actually think that a blurry one might be kind of nice, just emphasizing the tree and de-emphasizing the mountain a little bit, getting a bit of separation and letting the mind really fill in the blank spaces of the mountain. So I think that picture actually could be pretty nice. Right now it's actually starting to rain, so I guess it's time to pack up.